Hello everyone, and welcome back to the village of Downhill One Way, where although we have recently been struck by tragedy, we are welcoming in a new generation and a new era of quite a bit of hope actually, because apparently everybody is constantly infatuated with one another, even though we have indeed suffered some sudden death among our villagers. But, as you can tell, we are rallying. We are rising from the ashes. I hope not literal ashes. I probably shouldn't have said that when we have like a lot of... Oh, I really shouldn't have said that. Like everything that we have ahead of us is basically like tied to heat. It's heat and cataclysm and fear. Cataclysm could care less. Like catawhatism, we're shamans. Like we're rolling around in plants. We get plenty of nature protection. Fear, everybody's in love. Heat could be a problem. So today we are still having the last of our healers, who apparently has a little like itty bitty who wants to become a healer. Look at you, friend. We're gonna give you a lucky patron name in just a moment here. How cute. I like that. He's like trying to be an apprentice before he's even like a actual pip running around. But today we are going to gather what resources we can to prepare ourselves for the warnings that the rabbits have given us of the heat that will be coming. And thankfully, we have actually been able to rather quickly now research the pond, which makes me happy. And we will be putting the pond into place sooner than later. And actually, is the pool an upgrade of the pond? Yes, it is! Oh, thank goodness. So, we are going to go ahead and we are going to build many a pond in a moment. Ooh, actually, I think we can... Look how much wood we're getting! Oh my gosh, I love that we got that boon where we get an extra boost for whatever it is we are gathering next to a forest, because this is fantastic. All right. Well, let's actually go ahead and we'll have Ren here switch from collecting wood to going ahead and putting a pond in over here so that we can start collecting some of the cold essence we are definitely going to need in order to take care of our pips and protect ourselves from basically burning to death. I really shouldn't probably make those... Well, they're not really jokes. Perhaps we need to go not only pet a lucky rabbit, but knock on the abundance of wood around us if I am going to make such statements. But, oh dear. Oh, well, even our buried dead are listed. Oh my gosh. Orbit, Alini, Jurassic Kid, Bergie, Librarian Larkspring, rest in peace. Rest in peace. And we will hopefully be able to carry your memories on as we give a new round of lucky Patreon names from the list of patrons who make all of these adventures and my Brekkie Orange possible. And this time, we are going to welcome in Crystal Alpaca. Crystal Alpaca, you are back once more. You led a wonderful life in the village of Are We There You, I believe. I mean, totally. I'm 100% confident about that because my memory is infallible. And I'm sure that you are going to hopefully thrive here in the village of Downhill One Way, even if there are many challenges that we must still face. Meanwhile, nature lover, I welcome you back among our... Wait a second here. Crystal Alpaca? Hold up. Hold up. You weren't here. Nature lover was already here, yeah? With Jurassic Kid? Okay, something went kind of funky in my list. Are you here, nature lover? Are you alive? Are you around? That's interesting. Okay, so apologies. We had a little bit of a hiccup in the system somehow. But nature lover, hi. You and I. There, look, you're right here. What? No. Oh, Siri. Literally right here. I can't believe this. All right, Ariel, welcome. Sorry about that, guys. My list got weirdly scrambled. Oh, that's so silly. But Ariel, welcome. Nature Lover, look, Nature Lover the Second would be a wonderful name for Ariel, but we need to make sure everybody has a opportunity to go ahead and potentially experience the wonders of our village and its future, of course, which is why we shall also welcome in Nuller. Nuller, welcome, welcome. Like I said, experience the wonders, enjoy the carrot soup. In winter, we go ahead and we even get to eat these awesome onions. It's gonna be fine. And Nikki, hey, Nikki, welcome. Nikki Cypher. Yes, I can get your whole name in there. Yes. Okay. So, the lucky Patreon names have been dispersed among the new arrivals amongst our piplings. And now, we shall carry on, glopping the gloop, building up more of the health and sickness protection that we can, going ahead and gathering what resources we may. Whew, okay, I would really like to gather up a lot more resources, to be completely honest with you. But we're gonna work with what we've got and do our best. Ooh, and we actually get a nice blessing today because it is a cataclysm threat, but we haven't been threatened by cataclysm this entire time. We might get threatened if I don't hurry up and like actually grow more fields though. Probably should be careful about joking about that. Ooh, and my memory beans got jogged enough. Yes, except I know which memory we're about to unlock. Ooh, what's this? Oh, more bunnies. Wow, that's gonna help us out, all right. Woo! I mean, I guess now the entire grave area is legitimately just boars, rabbits, and graves. There's more bunnies over here. I mean, we really do get along well with you, little bun-buns. But this might be a little bit much, even for us, especially because if we kill you, like, everyone becomes very afraid of the whole world. So, we'll contemplate that. We will add that to said list of contemplation, just like we shall contemplate this new memory that we have now unlocked, which unfortunately is also going to kind of go along with the theme of the spirits of rot because it's poisoning. Yay, okay. We have now discovered antidote. The only way to fight poisonous sickness, even if we can never produce one in a time. That's why we started hoarding them. Yay! Well, at least I'll be able to make it now. And, you know, adding in the ability to remember poison does add another layer of intrigue and difficulty to the story that we are building. Okay. I'm gonna keep that motivation that I literally just said about adding to the story going, as we now know about pips being... Oh, that's not just pips, that's my buildings. That's not cool. That is not cool. Are you kidding me? For some reasons, pips could not resist touching everything in these poisoned buildings, and they rarely wash their hands. It lasts forever, it expands to neighbors, it adds the poison element, and it makes people sick every day. Somehow, that becoming a poisoned building is worse than it being one poisoned pip. Pips, ironically, might be a little easier to replace than some of these buildings. But there we go. It is quite fitting, however, that here in the village of Downhill One Way, we have been able to unlock gardens. We have been able to unlock libraries, but also a sense of terror. We have been able to unlock new crops like medical herbs in the seed field, but also understand that there's poison crops and poison flowers out there as well that could also cause a lot of destruction in our village. But at least they are memories that we, of the village of Downhill One Way, will always be able to stand by and say, we helped to discover. And next, as we obviously continue to survive, we are going to prepare to discover a brand new elder, which means a entirely brand new way to build up our villages. And I think it's a little obvious who this elder might be, or at least what they might be associated with, since they are none other than the captain. Am I about to be really surprised because maybe it's like, I don't know, captain of like a I don't know, like little sports ball team? Maybe. But most likely, we're going to be able to splash around with some fish after this, which would be quite fun. All right, so where are we now? Let's see. Our pips are doing well. We'll go ahead and make sure that the healers kind of wrap up the last of making sure that we have a lot of health protection. We need to get ready for the cold. That's what we need to do. We really need to get ready for protecting ourselves from the heat. And the Minder's Cottage. Oh, I forgot we researched that. Oh my gosh, do I ever want to get that like upgraded? Oh, please. Okay, what else do I need for the Minder's Cottage? Come to me, my friend. Are you... It is an upgrade of the Minder's Hut. It needs a dwelling within 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh. You know, that's gonna make life a little more interesting. But maybe we can move a few things around and we can make this work without having to resort to the whole demise of some little bunnies thing, maybe. Okay. Well, that's gonna be interesting, isn't it? All right, well, let's go ahead and see. We do want that pond. Do I have enough wood to make a deeper pond? I do at the moment, thank goodness. We are still working on thinking about the wells of the wells of the wells. We have Windfallen bravely taking a break from all of the work that they do as a chef to go ahead and help collect stones so that we can add to the building of wells and other important buildings soon. And I think everybody else is also busy. All right, and we kind of need everybody where they're at so that we have the resources. Okay, I think Silver Umbry. Nah, we need you to like, should I have you like gathering well water right now though? Because maybe that's kind of important. Do these puddles +1 if water maker within 1? Are you kidding? Okay, do not build that that puddle here, please. Like can we stop that? And instead we're gonna put a well there. And we're gonna build a pond over here instead. Didn't realize that that had a little bit of a boost beam to it, but now that I do, we're gonna try to build that there. And we'll have just enough wood. All right, let's do this. I see you, heat domain. Turning up the heat on us, are you? Well, unfortunately for you, we know how to splash in puddles. Oh, good. And the heat domain actually... Oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, stunned! Ugh. Okay. But that's all? Oh, thank goodness. All right. Well, Wolf System, I am so sorry that you are stunned for 3 days, but I'm going to take that. I think I over-prepared again, but you can never really tell. That's kind of just the hand of fate in all of this. The hop of the lucky rabbit, we might say. Yay, and Crystal Alpaca grew up! Woo! Very happy to see that. And very happy that we are not actually having tremendous issues with survival with the heat just yet. Still upgrading this. We're gonna come over... Oh man, we're really close to finishing research on that well, to the point where this might be a little silly, but let's get one of the wells started for being built over here. Or should I just wait? Because like literally the stone well is gonna be available, so let's just wait there. And then it is time. It is time to continue to build up our village somehow. Let me look around. I might want another druid, just because that might be kind of useful. We might replant some of these fields in a little bit because it would be really useful to have barley for... Do I have 2 pips who could do that? It would be really useful to have barley for hopeful future sheep if we can ever get there. And the heat threat, the domain is sleeping, so we just need to spend a little bit of time splashing in a pond and then we should be okay. Yay! All right, I think we're doing it. I feel like I'm forgetting something very important in the back of my mind, though. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's left me with a somewhat concerned feeling of unease. Sheep, well, heat, fear, cataclysm. I feel like I'm forgetting something very important. I don't know what it is, but it's an unsettling experience to say the least. But all right, my friends, we have done it. We have researched the stone well, thank freaking goodness. And now we will continue to turn our attention towards potentially, let's see, 10 commoners, 6 commoners. We would need carpentry to build the town hall. To potentially being able to take care of our pips in other grand ways. Don't need to do ice cutting. The pool! That's what I was forgetting. I was like, there is a niggling thought about if we don't do this, we may not survive, and I can't remember what it is. Meanwhile, Ariel, welcome to our society of druids. I think that it is fine to have you join their ranks so we can try to research a little bit faster. And now that we have built this pond, I might build the well over here. But the thing is, you get double the water over here. So we don't actually have to build a big well over there, do we? We can build just a teensy tiny little like hole in the ground that occasionally collects a bit of water when like a rainstorm sneezes at it. And that will also add an extra boost. Okay, that's gonna be nice. Because that's gonna basically be, it'll take 2 pips, but I think that'll be all right. Can we train another watcher? Do we not have enough pips available for that? Phooey. Oh, and pips are gonna be hungry unless Windfallen! Your assistance is needed at the cauldrons. And then, can I add? Yay, one more baby! Silver Umbreon, Dinomance, thank you for helping me to add to our population as we continue to try to take care of everyone. I'm pretty proud of how things are going in this direction right now, too. So we definitely want to make sure that we have plenty of pools in the future because that's going to be very important for us. I might even put the pool like right here. It is going to take 2 watchers, so I need to have another pip trained, but the younger piplings should be growing up soon. We're gathering stones in the background. How many infusions? Oh, we need some hemp. So, man, I really need a lot of hemp actually. But we're gaining 4 hemp per field collector now if it's between a field and the forest. The boon of the forest is absolutely transformational. I think it will be the foundation upon which we will be able to protect our village. Maybe we'll finally be able to have a sheep. I really want to have porridge because I'm so excited that we've learned how to make it, and the sheep are so cute. And yet we find ourselves just having to stare at them while they're wild. I want to learn how to pet them. I think that, like, of course you do not turn one of the sacred bunnies of balance into a pet, but a sheep? I mean, just look at how fluffy they are. All right. Yay, new baby. Okay. And actually, does that mean we have... I think we have enough room for, like, 1 more pip. That's a lot of days to replace the pips that we lost. Oh my goodness. And meanwhile, we are gaining quite a bit when it comes to protection from the cold. And do we have anyone? Crystal Alpaca! Were you a watcher last time too? Because I need you to come over here and be one of our watchers again, so that we can just make sure that we don't die of the heat in the coming future. And let's go ahead and replant those. Maybe I should get the flower. No, we won't worry about flower just yet. Maybe hemp? Oh dear, there's too many options. Probably more wood for now. But all right, my friends, thank you so much for joining us on this somewhat chaotic adventure. I dare say that we seem to be doing somewhat well, and we will be able to name the latest 2 additions to our village with the lucky Patreon names when we come back next time and see what fate has in store for the village of Downhill One Way. Which, now that everybody's buried, as long as we can stay cool, I think we'll be all right. And I think that the blessings and boons of the forest will be the secret key to make that Elder? You're kidding me! Elder, like every single time I'm wrapping up lately, you just throw an event in just as I am saying, like, and stay curious. Ah well, at least now we know. But alright, I'll see you guys next time. Stay... Elder? I'm gonna say it. You better not pop up again. Stay curious.